YouTube, TikTok, and on Twitch. I've already thanked my moderators here on Twitch. Be nice to them, be interactive, and have a good time being here in the live chats that are here for you. Also, while you're able to do the live stream stuff with me, which is always, fun to be here for. If you're here for it, I'm here for you. And do get ready to go through some things in the garage. I just got to check out some things, and I have to grab some boxes from above, and then this live stream is going to end. It's not going to last that long. This will probably be an hour long. So share it with your friends. Come into the room. Be in the conversation if you want to be in the conversation. Let's thank all the moderators that are on YouTube before we commence the rest of this live stream experience. I'd just like to mention that I have moderators in the room that do try to keep the live chat safe and fun for all of us, and they do what they can, especially here on YouTube. Let's keep it PG, and let's be nice to each other on the comments below. You'd be able to do what you want to do in the live stream experience with talking to me to some extent, but do just keep it appropriate and make sure that everyone feels comfortable in the room. And that's only happened because we actually have some great moderators that make it a fun and safe place for us all to interact and hang out with one another. And I want to just thank every single one of those moderators. I didn't forget what I was doing. I'm distracted by my phone, but that doesn't mean that I'm not thanking my moderators here on YouTube, which are Brandon, Liz, Gabby, Peaceful Kevin, Sarita Bonita, Danito Bonita, Juliet, Miranda, Rosanna, Leo, Dougie, Lauren, Natalia, Jam, Ray the Gatekeeper, and also we've got Kajal. Those are my moderators on YouTube. I do got a lot of them. Thanks for being here, and thanks for being part of it. On these platforms, it's always great to see people are in the room, but also give an acknowledgement to the robots, the bots, the programs, and the software that's out there providing us with these unique experiences on our phones, tablets, or desktops, or maybe even TVs. No matter what you're using, there's a lot of software present. There's programs, bots, and there's algorithms also at play. So give a shout out to those robots, bots, algorithms, and basically just the software you're using right now. If you're having a good time here, maybe give a shout out to YouTube, or give a shout out to TikTok, or maybe give a shout out to Twitch. And just, thank the developers and those bots that are in the room, because I appreciate them, and hopefully you appreciate them too. And we've got moderators on YouTube thanked, and on Twitch thanked, and I just got to thank my moderators that are also on the Tickety Talk. I do appreciate all of them as well. And the moderators that got here on, TikTok are, of the many, they're a great group of people. I really appreciate all of them. Those moderators that are here on that platform of TikTok are Mikey, Milwaukee, Joe, Javier, Popogismo, Grant, that goes by the name I only follow, Ben, Juliet, Danita, Davida, Dorito, Burrito, Lizzie, Izzy, Rem, Abby, Banana Fan, Fofabby. We also have Jamie Lynn and Sarah Sarita Bonito the Citalita. That's how I'm supposed to say it. I tried to thank her over here on the Twitch live stream, and I forgot how to actually pronounce that whole thing. Yeah, it's kind of a thing. Anyways, it's here happening in these live stream experiences for you to be able to interact with me and other people. So share the live stream, tap on that screen, and I do appreciate any gift and anyone coming in and being a subscriber or just an average, everyday viewer that's coming back on a daily basis. I'm getting ready to do a couple things in the garage. I have things in my pocket to throw away. I'm at my parents' house. This isn't my garage. I don't have a garage. No, I live in a tiny house, but I do have parents that have a lot of stuff in their garage. As you could see, they have boxes upon boxes, and then if that corner over there that you can only see on the YouTube live stream experience, you see that there's an oven. Yeah, that thing right there that I'm pointing at, that's an oven. It's an old school oven, and we're going to try to get that out today. That's actually, prepping to get it out today. I just need to clear the boxes on top. We're going to go through a couple boxes. I know what they have already, kind of, not fully, but when it comes down to the stuff that's in this garage, it's mainly just really old stuff now, and some of it's been damaged. Things are not necessarily well stored. So if you see something you really like, or if you think something's really valuable, really at the end of the day, it probably was just not taken care of to the extent that it could be valuable. But some things ended up holding up. But I've organized this garage time and time again, and it's fun to document it here on YouTube and on Twitch for you to be able to rewatch and for you to be part of the live stream experience on a daily basis. It's here for you if you're here for it, usually from different perspectives, because I'm filming myself over here on Twitch and over here on YouTube and over here on the TikTok. That's right. So you have different places to look at me from, and you can get a different perspective of the situation that I'm in. You can kind of get a view of the outside area, I believe, can't you? Yeah, to an extent. We'll just move this over here a little bit more so you can see more of what's inside the garage. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, let's continue on in this. Wow, that one's really overexposed. Thanks for watching there on Twitch. I do feel like some of the camera angles are overexposed in other areas. I appreciate all those likes, guys. Thanks for being here and being part of it. Kenneth, it's nice to see you in the room. It's nice to see people are joining in and being part of it. I can't really see all of the comments, but I do see that some of them were filtered to protect the community's experience. That's nice to see. Thanks, TikTok, for jumping in and helping me out. Yes, I know. We do got a lot of mods, and I do appreciate all of them. And I think we got a new follower called Wolfgang091. Thanks for being here, Wolfgang091. I hope you're still in the room. Thanks for being a follower. What are we up to today? We're in the garage. We're going to do a couple of things. I think it's way harder than I thought it was going to be. I tried to do this hours ago, but then I couldn't motivate myself because it's like, really, honestly, we're just going to go through a couple of boxes. This isn't going to be that long of a live stream. I got other places to be and spaces to be in today, but we are still going to do this. So share the live stream experience. You can come back and watch it later if you're busy right now, but this is probably only going to last about another 50 minutes. So be in it if you want to be in it. Let's be part of it together if you really want to be part of it. I mean, I'm here for you if you're here for me. I have to walk away for a second, though, because I have to check on something. And, you know, it really is like my parents that are in the house. I also need to see if there's Dr. Pepper. There is. Look at that. It's happening. Anyways, welcome to my live stream. I'm on the other side, but that doesn't mean I don't care or see you. I actually don't see you. And you can't see me because I'm on the other side, but I need to go fill my water. I need to fill my water up. I need to clear out some of that stuff over there, and we're going to move some things around. So bear with me. I'm going to be right back. Right back. Charleston shoes? No, this isn't that. Anyways, I'm here for you if you're here for me in a live stream experience that does happen daily. I'm here on Twitch and I'm here on the YouTube and TikTok live stream experiences. Hello and welcome, guys. Where are you? I'm on the other side. Ben, I can't believe it's Dr. Pepper. I do have Dr. Pepper to get, but that's not what's being sponsored here in this live stream experience. We're going to go through a box in a second. Give me 1 minute for me to get situated with what's out here. See, the reality is, my parents have a lot of stuff. So I need to actually take inventory of what's going on here, because my mom, though she's the one that taught me how to be organized, it's harder for her to move around these days, because she's getting older. That doesn't mean that she's still not good at it. It's just the certain things that are in the garage are kind of in disarray. There's also certain sections of the garage that have never been organized or reorganized because it's a garage. It's easy to forget about certain things. And this is going to be like stuff that is basically off in the corner. But there's also like this area right here where I just need to kind of clear it up and then make it easier for her to get in and out of certain areas. But there are packing blankets that aren't even being used. I didn't even know they had this. And then they also have this. And when it comes down to other things that are here, that honestly are interesting to see that they're still here. This is like a dollhouse. Yeah, it's mine. It's like a wood cabin. We'll look at this in a minute. I think I'll just end up taking this to the shed and we'll end up doing a project with it maybe. I don't know. I need to figure out what I'm doing with it. Honestly, I've tried to get rid of it multiple times, but at the end of the day, my Auntie Susie's the one that kind of gave it to me. Our Auntie Suzanne is the one that gave it. My Auntie Suzanne's the one that gave it to me, I think. Yeah, and you know, it's like Christmas themed on the inside. The chimney broke off, so I guess I'd have to fix that. I don't know. Maybe I could. You see, it's a pretty nice. It's pretty nice, right? It looks pretty good. She got this for me when I was like 8, and I liked it at the time. But I think I tried to get rid of it several times, unfortunately. But yeah, it doesn't mean I didn't love it. No, but you know, I was really into the Hot Wheels tracks that I had. Gosh, there's still some toys in here. I thought I glued everything to the bottom, which I did do. I did actually do that. Everything's glued. There's like a. I just got tired of everything always just, you know, being shifted around if I like picked it up or something. So I glued it all in place. So there's furniture on the inside. We'll look at that later. I should wrap this back up and get this out of here. Let's just do that real quick, not to add things to do, because I want to go through a box while we're all together here in this live stream experience on the YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. You know, it's a live stream that I'm grabbing portions of my life, trying to make it so then you can dive into what I'm up to in my real life. It's basically reality TV. Be in it if you want to be in it. Be nice to each other in my live chats. This is basically documentation of me in my 30s right now. Living my bachelor years at my parents' house, helping out in the garage a little bit, trying to deal with some of the things that are here, and also trying to figure out what to do with my old playhouses type of thing. I would call it a log cabin, but other people would call it like a dollhouse. But I would call it a log cabin. So it's a log cabin, because that's what it is. It really is a log cabin, and it's a Christmas house. Yes, so now that that's actually done, I'm going to take this completely out of here. And that'll find a new place in the shed. That's right, it'll find a new place over there in the shed. I know what you're thinking to yourself, what is that racket? Well, unfortunately that racket is a lot of nothing. But a lot of gardeners making noises. So this should also just be over here. That's like extra pads that are used in the house. This is an old rug, so I really got to figure out what to do with that. When it comes to this speaker, well, when you get this sound system installed at your house, it comes with one extra speaker because they sell it in sets. Yeah, that's right. I remember because I talked to the guys that were working that day. We were installing the entertainment system for my parents, and they were like, yeah, well, this is like an extra one because you can't buy just I mean, honestly, what a ripoff. That is not cool. But we just have it, so I don't really know what to do with it. I guess I'll like maybe see if people want to. I don't know if anyone wants to buy it or anything. It's just a speaker, but it's like a speaker that you use that you can install into the walls. So it's like raw connection, basically. Anyways, let's continue on. Now, this is something I need to figure out what to do with later. But for the time being, we're just going to have to put it right here and make it so that we can easily access and move around parts of the garage. We're going to put this up here for right now. And we're going to move this guy, which is this thing that used to be in my bedroom when I used to live here. I just got rid of it. I didn't like it anymore. I was like, I don't want this thing because it never really worked right. We also have the trash can that needs to be broken down. It's a good trash can. It's very annoying if you don't break it down. I'm sure that they sell these on TikTok Shop or something. Anyways, welcome to my live stream. I see people are saying things. 10 out of 10 winter cabin. Oh, thanks. And Kenneth, thanks for those roses. I do appreciate the gifts. Thanks, guys, for being here and making my live stream experience special. Tap on that screen and share it with as many people as you can. We're here in the garage for a little bit longer, and it'll be here on the YouTube, the TikTok, and the Twitch for some time now. And, have fun being in the room and being part of the conversation. If you're looking to be part of the conversation. If you're not looking to be part of the conversation, I'm not here to force anything. No, that's not what this live stream's about. Not forcing anything. So let's see. So we also have more of the packing. I need to put this right here for right now. Oh, dang it. The thing is, these boxes are also aging pretty poorly. So it's hard to kind of decide what I want to do with that, if anything. Okay. Well, this is the main affair of today. The whole reason why we're doing this live stream is to look at a couple of these boxes that have old records, LPs, and 45s. Now, there's also a couple other boxes I just need to take note of what they are before we continue to do this live stream experience on YouTube, TikTok, and on Twitch, where I'm in my parents' garage. I'm going through a box. You're here for it if you're here for it. Thanks for being in it. I do try to make my live stream experience a place and a space for me to be able to interact with other people and for you to be able to interact with other people too. You can interact with these other people that are here outside of the live stream on a Discord server if you want to be part of the conversation outside of my live streams, and if you also want to support the other people that live stream as well that also are watching my live streams, and also other people that create content too. If you're looking for a bit of an audience to help you start live streaming, this might be a place for you to interact with me and other people. We do try to support one another and try to encourage others to live stream at times. Do feel free to converse and interact with each other, cross-talking in my chat as well as talking with me. It is here for you if you're here for it, the live stream experience that is, and it's rewatchable here on YouTube and on Twitch, not here on TikTok, but I do live stream in all these spaces and places on the internet. You can also follow me on Instagram, and you can follow me in other places and spaces of the internet as well. I'm here for you if you're here for me, and it's a space, it's a place, so do be respectful and have fun being in the room with me and those others, you know? And if you want, feel free to be a follower, subscriber, whatever you want to do. All right, so this has the Beach Boys 1045 RPM records, still wrapped, not, yeah, this one's still wrapped. This one has not been opened yet. I'm assuming that might be worth something. Just, the Beach Boys are popular, right? Radio reruns, these are definitely what I used to listen to. When these are cassette tapes. If you're unfamiliar with what cassette tapes are, they're just a way to play music like our MP3 players or like our phones or like everything else, I guess, on the internet now. Just like, I feel like I'm explaining it wrong. Regardless, this is a radio reruns listened from home use only. This is the Aldrich family. This is New Romans. This is a church sermon. This one's a church sermon right here. And then this one is the best of Jack Benny. All-time classics. This looks good, right? This looks pretty good. Anyways, we're just going through some things here in this live stream experience. I'm going through a box in my parents' garage. I also need to actually do a couple of things that are more serious rather than just check what's inside this box. I need to grab another box and do a double check of what's over there. We're also trying to clear a space for me to be able to make it so then I can actually pull everything out, because I need to actually go through a couple of other things. When it comes to organizing, I tend to actually be pretty good at it. And I've done it a ton of times in the garage, but it always ends up getting messy at times. I mean, you know, it gets its use and then it goes back to being reorganized, and that's just kind of part of the cycle of the garage. I don't know if you have a garage, but it's kind of, it happens to some. Others are really good at keeping their garage in good order. There's just a lot of people that use this garage, including me. If I need to, like, you know, put something somewhere for a little while, this might be a staging area for me, and I believe my sisters do the same thing. Anyways, we're here doing what we can in the garage for the time being, but do tune in later for another live stream experience. This live stream's not going to last forever, but I do live streams throughout the day if I can, and I do like doing it, and it's basically a time for you to look into my life and see what I'm up to. I'll interact in the chat to the best of my abilities here and there, but we're here in these spaces and places for you to observe me at this moment in time. I'll interact with the chat as well as I can in a little bit. Let me check this other box real quick. There's a lot of stuff. And some things are labeled correctly and some things are not. But I know I packed a lot of these. In fact, I packed all of them. I know I did. When we moved to this house from our previous house, and I was like in my early 20s, it was my job to pack up the garage that had everything in see-through boxes, honestly. But the thing about those see-through boxes, although they're great to store things in and you can see what you have, they didn't last forever. They were like falling apart and the plastic was ripping apart. So I needed to either replace them all or put them all in, put everything in boxes. And I went with the quick option because we were trying to move fast. These things do happen. Now these are just records, lots of old records, and I forgot how many my dad did have. This is just a bunch of records. Let's see what we've got here. I don't even know who this is. The Golden Treasury of 50 Melodies? The Longin Sympathy Society proudly presents. Okay, so that just sounds fancy. So let's see what else we got here. And then this one is Humperdinck. Why does this sound so familiar? A Hansel and Gretel record. I don't know if you guys have seen anything like this before, but a Hansel and Gretel record. Sibelius, the Seven Symphonies. New York Philharmonic. All right, let's just take an inventory of what's in here. There's not much left in this one. This one also has Jazz History, which actually looks pretty good. Oh, and then stray albums that did not have a home. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to put these back. This is all just records. They're old, but they're not like in terrible shape or anything, but they're not in great shape either. Dang it. I got to put them back in the order that I pulled them out in. Now that is the order they deserve to go back in too. All right. Let's do this one right here. Hey, this way. Yeah, now that's how we do it. Getting it back in there. And this one barely fit. It looks like I just kind of jammed it. No wonder why I taped it so much. The box does not actually want to close because it is definitely shoved in. Yeah, I definitely did this when I was younger. I always tried to just do whatever was fastest. Not always the most effective or efficient. Whatever seemed most proficient. Whatever seemed proficient. All right, so this is records that they'll end up going in here. We're going to go through more of this box in a second, but I just got to check a couple more boxes. I also want to get myself one of them tasty soda pops. I don't know about you, but I love a good soda pop, especially on a hot day in a garage. I did want to do a longer live stream in here, but I do got places to be, so I apologize for cutting it short. But hey, Lizzie, Izzy, it's nice to have you here. Thanks for jumping in and being part of it. Everyone give a shout out to Lizzie. And JoJo's, someone got blocked. JoJo, shame on you. Anyways, thanks for being here, guys, and being in my live stream experience. No matter which platform you're watching on, there are live streaming There are live stream moderators and bots in the room trying to keep it safe for all of us. But let's keep it PG and let's have fun interacting with me and the other people that are here. Make a friend if you want, and do feel free to keep coming back. The live stream experience does happen daily. I try to do at least 90 minutes a day. I'll do another live stream later on today, but this is the one that's happening in the garage at my parents' house. Yeah, and I'm going through 2 more boxes. I need to clear a path for something, but also while I'm doing that, I just want to show this off. Not everybody has one of these, no, but this is a classic toolbox, and I built this toolbox when I was in Cub Scouts when I was a little tyke. Yeah, I built this. It's a pretty good one. It was stained and everything, and I've had it for years, and I built it when I was like, you see, there's my name. Yeah, it says Ben right there. You see, that's my name right there. Hey, Dad, how's it going?
Fine, son. How about you?
Pretty good. I'm live streaming, so anything you say, remember, it'll be recorded. So if you ask to see certain things or anything, you're publicly asking. It's your records that are right here. They're in front of me right now.
The what?
That I'm looking at. Your records.
How about the record player?
Your record player hasn't worked for years. It's over there somewhere. Remember, it's been broken for a really long time. But I'm basically just going through your records and doing a little bit of a live stream showing people on the internet what is in the garage in these couple of boxes that are all labeled either Dennis or records. And they all definitely have records in them, which is a nice thing to see. Ain't that right, people? When it comes to going through stuff in the garage, this is where it looks like when I'm doing it. And my dad happens to be here as well. He's off camera. Dad, you want to say hi?
Hi, kids.
He's saying hi to all y'all. Thanks for being here in the live stream experience. It is here for you if you're here for it. We're going to see what's inside this box, and then we'll see what's next after that. So this box has a little bit of over taping done to it, but that's expected. And then this one is, oh yeah, just pictures. Pictures and paperwork. That makes sense. That's a normal thing to have going on. All right, so this one has pictures of my grandma, pictures from crookedest street in the world, this is San Francisco, I believe, but it's a postcard.
Yeah, it's San Francisco.
Yeah, that's to you. Then let's see what else we've got in this thing. It's basically just some old magazines like the Hemi magazine right here. But you can take this inside, Dad. This is of good quality.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, well, wait, hold on. And this is something we found in the garage that I know my dad would like to take inside, right, Dad? You'd like this? All right, so this is going to go inside. Let me just do a double check. Your high school yearbooks here. And after that, it just turns into all the stuff that was...
Okay, let me take the Hemi in. Then.
Yeah, after that, it's just all the stuff that was in your room when you were growing up. So this is your bedroom, basically. So here's this. Do you want your high school yearbook or no?
What's that one? Oh, no,
Montebello High School.
I'll put that back in the...
This isn't your...
Yeah, that's my...
No.
It's Montebello High School. I didn't. It was a notebook.
Yeah, you didn't use it very much.
Never used it. Thank you.
All right, so now you got that. Oh, actually, Dad, here, let me see that really quick. Just so people can see it here on the internet, this is once again what it is right here, and we're just going to flip through it real quick for you. You know, it is a magazine that has cars in it. It's about motors, this one, because it's a Mopower book, so it's going to be talking about the motors specifically that are inside of those cars. I used to look through a bunch of these books when I was a kid because my dad had a whole bunch of them, and magazines as well. And this is just a little bit of a look for you guys to be able to see the beautiful cars that are usually featured in something like this. And it is a magazine that has quite a few pages and a lot of information. They actually break down the way the motors are utilized to be efficient with speed, and I don't think they did miles per hour. I don't think they did gas consumption. I don't think they cared about how
nobody
much
cared
gas.
about gas consumption. It's only 25 cents a gallon.
Yeah, so no one really cared about that. So it's not telling you how there can be proficient running motors. It's how they are, well, proficient still in the act of speed. Thanks for the roses. I do appreciate the gifts. Thanks for that, Kenneth. I do appreciate you being here and being part of it. And the others as well. Not the Yeah, not the unused notebook. The unused notebook I actually really want, but you can see that this is just a couple more pages. It actually breaks apart the manifold of the motors. It actually does boats as well. I didn't know it had boats in here.
Boat motors.
It has some boat motors, the Plymouth, the Dodge Charger. I would assume that the Dodge Dart's in here somewhere.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Well, there is a lot of great things in this magazine slash book,
We bought that from Borders.
which usually doesn't say how much it was, but here you go, Dad.
Thank you.
Yeah, now that's something for him to take back in the house. This is also just a lot of his memories when it comes down to things. This is like American Dream Cars, 1947 to 1946 to 1972. This is a no picture book, but this is a list of all the different cars, makes, and models. Dad, you had this? It doesn't even have any real pictures in it. It just has basically every single car ever made up until this point, or between these decades, 1946 and 1972.
Yeah.
15 pages, 15 full color pages of cars. That's pretty good, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and 200 pages of detailed pricing and investment information for the car buff out there that you are. Yeah, because it's for the car buffs. That's what it says. So, yeah, that's that. And this is another thing that's in this one. I need to check what's in those other two boxes, but I'm pretty sure that I'm right when it comes to what's in this one. This is all stuff that was in his bedroom. Yeah, this is all stuff that was in his bedroom. My dad, when I was in middle school, he packed up his bedroom at his mom's house when we relocated her back in the day. And this box has been filled with his stuff ever since, so we need to figure out what to do with some of this stuff, but it is nice to have. I mean, it's always nice to look at good memories and memorabilia. We've got one more box to check, and then we're going to be ending this live stream experience before you know it. So be a follower, come back on a daily basis, and entertain yourself by watching me, if that entertains you. If it doesn't entertain you, I'm not forcing you to be here. Regardless, I'm here for you. If you're here for me in a live stream experience, it does happen daily, and it's a fun space and place on the internet for me to enjoy myself, looking at myself, talking to myself, while also talking to you. I do try to interact with that chat, but if I'm not interacting with the chat too much, well, I do try to get around to it. Maybe come back for another live stream experience, or maybe comment or send me a message if you're trying to get a hold of me. Instagram's a great way to get a hold of me. Follow me over there and send me a direct message, and I'm more likely to respond over there. But when it comes to responding to messages over here on Twitch or on YouTube or on TikTok, it's a bit harder for me to get to those messages at times because there's a lot of junk on these. There's just a lot of stuff always happening on these platforms. A lot of stuff in that inbox. Anyways, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying I'm enjoying myself on these platforms. These platforms are fantastic. Great job, Twitch. Great job, YouTube. And great job, TikTok. Yeah, you guys are doing a great job running these platforms. Yeah, no problems. Anyways, let's look at this next thing. So I need to put this to the side. Over here. And I need to pick up this box. All right. Now this one is not evenly placed on here, and I don't encourage anyone to do anything like this. Stacking boxes improperly is just a hazard in itself. But it's happening right now. How old am I? I'm 35 years old. Thanks for asking, and thanks for being here. And that's right, I'm just a little tyke. Just a little kid. No, I'm pretty old. At the same time, I feel like I'm not as old as I am a lot of the time. I don't know how to feel being 35. I can tell you what, I still got a lot of energy, so that means something. Anyways, I'm here for you. If you're here for me, I like to talk a lot, and that means I do live streams. I'm here doing what I can in my parents' garage, and you can observe me opening up some boxes, checking what's inside of them. We opened up a box today that had some records in it, and then another box that also had some records in it, and then another box that had no records in it, but it did have my dad's stuff from his bedroom, which had a radio in there. There's just a couple things in there that I did want to pull out and show you guys, but at the same time, it's his life. So it's not really mine to share. It's his to share. And I could have pulled out each thing, but that could have taken 2 to 3 hours, because that's just what ends up happening, and that's how things don't get accomplished very fast in the garage. This is going to be something ridiculous, isn't it? I'm disappointed already. All right. Yeah, I'm disappointed. This is a mix amount of things. This is a pillow that I use to pad everything. I packed this, definitely. 100%. Not going to deny it. But I did use a pillow that we no longer have everything for. This is glass. Which this is actually really beautiful. So we're going to put down this box actually. Because the box is kind of heavy. And it has some stuff in it. And I don't want to be that guy. So this is something that was in my parents' room when I was growing up. They don't have it in their room anymore for reasons I don't really understand, but it is beautiful. And it is a mirror that is just for, my mom used to put her makeup on this thing. And it's actually really nice. It's classic. Well, when it comes to me storing it, looks like I wrapped it up pretty well. This might be something that she might want to have back in the house. I don't know. This is fragile, and I think the only thing that's fragile in that box, due to how I packed that box, it might be. So I'm going to take this, put this to the side just for a minute, and we're going to open up the other stuff that's in here, which is not of the many. No, it's like this thing, which, let's see what this got. Right, okay, so this is my dad's paperwork from one of the jobs that he had for loader rates and for landfill descriptions. Downey Area Recycling and Transfer Dart Facility, Downey, Calabasas Landfill. Yeah, these are all the rates and everything. My dad works in waste management. He is somewhat retired, but kind of finds himself back into it. This also has the prices for lumber, scrap metal, carpet, and green waste. This is probably 20 to 30 years old. Yeah, this is definitely 20 years old. About 2009. So yeah, these are all the prices and all the disposals. This is basically all of his research and basically everything that he'd need to be able to know what's going on. Anyways, you need that mirror. Ooh, that's nice to hear. Regardless, that mirror is a classic and it was in my parents' room growing up. There's also a box full of... Alright. This is going to be interesting. Let's see what we've got here. It's either going to be... Alright. I know what this is. This is my dad's collection of, like, knives. Yeah. It's his collection of knives. They aren't just like any knives. They're like buffalo knives and stuff like that. If you've seen my live stream before, there is a framed knife that's up on like the top of one of the windows. And just so you can get like an idea. Oh yeah, I remember packing these. The thing is, they're all sharp. I don't like doing it, but like they're decorative. They're supposed to be on display in like glass cases and stuff. My parents don't have that much display area anymore, and you know, things get moved to the garage. This is something that definitely does not go back into the garage. And then there is books. The Art of War. I definitely packed this, but I packed it in a rush, definitely, because it was hard for me to throw away things, especially if my dad's standing with me, so I really can't throw away anything. He loves to keep everything, and I don't really want to disappoint him too much, but this is also a coin book called the Pre-Long Beach Coin Book. It's a pretty good coin book. This stuff should all find its way back into the house momentarily, not right away. Not right away, definitely. No, we've got a couple more things just to look at here. Gosh, I feel like I just looked at this stuff yesterday. That is so weird. I'm getting one of those feelings. Anyways, there's shoes in there, and then there's this box. And this box has Vertex stuff. This is all stuff related to my dad's company and doings. And it also has... I don't know what this is. Oh, that's receipts? The Dreyfus Fund Incorporated Reinvestment Advice and Summary Statement. Oh no, this is income reinvestments from 1974. This is my grandma. This isn't even my dad. Okay, so that's pretty interesting stuff right there. Okay, let's see what else is here before I need to actually package some of this stuff back up. I told my mom I would get some things out for her, and I found the box that I need, and it's this one. This one has receipts and family documentation that she has to go through. And we either need to shred it or get rid of it, and she wanted me to grab certain things out of the garage, and I'm making sure to do the best I can, but everything's been just thrown around in disarray. Things are not nearly as valuable as they could be. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm no expert when it comes to checking the, quality of stuff, but this is the last of the stuff that's in the garage that I need to. This one goes here. Come on. And then this one goes over here. I'm going to take this in the house, and this in the house. I gotta check one more box before we end this live stream. I actually need to start ending the live stream. I just really gotta check what's in this box. Okay. Exactly what I thought was in the box. Alright. You can't see me very well, but you can. So this box. Hey, what's up? Not specifically. Okay. Yeah, you know the route that I'm taking, so basically I can go anywhere that you need me to stop that's on the way. Well, I mean, I pass by a lot of stuff. What do you guys all feel like having? Do you guys want to have... Well, there's that Chicken Express place that I always like, but... I just found the thing, though, that Mom needs, so I need to take it into the house and I need to end my live stream. But I'm still live streaming right now, just to let you know. Okay, I'm going to call you in like 10 minutes. Oh, wait, no. Text, or if you can text me and I can figure it. Well, I'll just call you back in 10 minutes if I don't hear from you. Not specifically that comes to mind. I do like Baja still. That's fine. There's also well, I don't really know what's in your area anymore. I used to know that area really well. Yeah, B-Man's closed, right? Well, there is the B-Man's by me, so you could get something over in this area if you want me to pick up something in this area and then come to you, if that's what you want instead. Okay, just text me. Alright, bye. Sorry about that, that's my real life, because this is a live stream with me in my real life, and you're over in your life doing what you're doing, I'm doing what I'm doing, and you're observing me. I was on the phone with my sister, I apologize, and I'm back here with you. We're just going to take another gander at the stuff in this box. I do need to go inside and give something to my madre. I need to put that box back up. I need to grab those, and I need to put those boxes back up as well. So let's just take care of that first. The mission of why I came in here is now over. I do need to take these boxes off again, but since I already know what's in them, this is going to be a lot easier when I do this another time, because I do actually need to pull out this oven, but I took too long with going through the boxes that were in front of me and showing you guys the stuff that I have in front of me at the current moment. We're going to go through this box just a little bit more before we end this live stream. Thanks for being here, guys, and thanks for being part of it. It's a live stream experience. It's not just me hanging out with you. It's you hanging out with other people too. So be nice to other people that are here in the room, and do feel free to interact and chit chat with those that are here. Make a friend. We got people that come back on a regular basis. I do try to live stream daily as much as I can. I'm just doing my real life, so I'm doing it from here to there. This is a big band swing and sway set. This must have some Betty Goodman in there. Nope, no. Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Songs: Glenn Miller, Benny Goodman, Louis Armstrong, Duke Ellington. Yeah, this is a good classic right here. These are cassette tapes. If you use cassette tapes at all, there's been a time frame in my life where I was using cassette tapes more than anything else. I don't know if that's something you were doing, or if you actually had the opportunity to have fun listening to a whole bunch of cassette tapes. Sleepless in Seattle? No way. Also a Bob Dylan album, or a Bob Dylan. This was $2.27. No way. Yeah, there's some damage to it, but this is an old, still sealed Bob Dylan cassette tape. And another still sealed. I've never heard of these guys before, but they are definitely Armenian. Oh, I know who these are. Now this is my cousin Steve. He has a twin, and he's married to my cousin Stacy, and he's the father of my cousin Devin, who is pregnant. Shout out to Devin. Devin, congratulations, by the way. You know, it is a great thing to know the family's getting bigger. Look, you've been slipped into the live stream. Regardless, I do love my cousins when they are mentioned. Shout out to cousins that are out there. And these are my cousins, this is my cousin's husband, in a cassette tape that they released. Yeah, they're twins. They did what they can. They're also, Muradians, which is the name of a famous director and stuff like that. We'll get into that later. Regardless, welcome to my live stream, but it's coming to an end. I'm going through a box for a little longer, and then we're going to end this live stream, and I got to get going to my next thing. Anyways, I'm going to go to my sister's, and then I'll be doing another live stream later on today. I'm just checking to see what's in this box. I was able to do the thing I didn't think I was going to be able to do that. That box that I found is really important because it makes it so that my mom can get through the rest of the photos and everything that is in the garage. After that, it's pretty much all smooth sailing. There might be a couple more boxes with things that I lost track of, but I know that there was a box that was from my dad's room that had a whole bunch of stuff in it too. The Whistler. Oh gosh, some of these cassette tapes were so good. The Zombies and the Animals. The Whistler is a radio program. I could go through this and have a lot of fun. We're going to have to do that in another live stream, which gives you a reason to follow me and to keep coming back. I do what I can in these live stream experiences. It's fun for me to hang out with you, and hopefully it's fun for you to hang out with me. I do enjoy doing live streams, and I do different things in my live streams. Sometimes I cook, sometimes I eat, sometimes I just go through things in my parents' garage. Other times I barbecue outside. You can watch my live streams time and time again because I like to record them and upload them for you to rewatch them at your convenience whenever you want, here on the YouTube experience and on the Twitch experience, not here on the Tickety Talk. But I do live stream over here on the TikTok a lot, and I do enjoy being here on TikTok. It's a space, it's a place, and I'm here for you if you're here for me. Where we've got moderators in the room that were helping me make a safe environment for you to be able to hang out with me and those others that are here. And we're going to just take another gander at a couple other things that are in this thing. There's some CDs that are here as well, and those CDs are The Supremes, American Graffiti, Boston. Yeah, there's everything that was in like the TV room / music room, because back in the day we didn't really have the MP3 player thing going on, so you had to go into the actual area. Oh wait, this is footage. I don't know what this is. Crap. I already digitized our entire library of home movies, and this is another. I guess I have to do that again. Alright, so this one's not labeled, which means it's definitely something that is probably important, because the most important things were never labeled. I don't know why, but the things that were like not as important, like recitals and stuff, those ones are all labeled. But the ones that are like people's weddings, people's like 50th birthdays or 60th birthdays, or footage of someone being born in the lobby, those ones aren't marked. The ones that are marked are the weirdest ones. Recitals, soccer, things that, like, honestly, those ones aren't really fun to rewatch anyways. But they kind of are, but they're not the real tear jerkers that you're like, oh, that was such a special time. you know, family moments. Anyways, oh, on vacations. There was one that was unmarked that ended up being us in Catalina, which, you know, we end up in Catalina a lot. I gotta remember there's a cassette in there. But we're ending the live stream, so thanks for being here and being part of it. You can rewatch this whenever you want, time and time again. Join me in the garage in the future. I might be doing this tomorrow. I might be doing it the day after. Regardless, I'll be doing what I can in my live stream experiences on a daily basis for you to be entertained by the things that I do in my life. It's basically reality TV of the 21st century. You can interact with me if you want to interact with me. You can leave a comment if you want to leave a comment. You can even, you know, download these and remix them to a certain degree. I'm not sure who you are, where you are, or what's up with you, but I know I'm ending my live stream experience and it's happened here for you, and I do appreciate you being here for it. Yeah, we gotta move this one too. I gotta put this back. Okay, so now that that's all done, we can also take this to the side and we can put this over here. We can also take this over here. These are packing things that I'll have to use later to make sure to have everything packed up right. And then we're going to just move a couple of the things that are here. That's my dad's wheelchair. It's electronic. It's a fancy one. It's a fancy smancy one. And we're going to put this right there. And we're just going to end this live stream now. Thanks again for being part of my live stream, all you wonderful people here on Twitch and here on YouTube and on TikTok. Let's thank the moderators here on TikTok first. No, actually, let's do Twitch. Why not, right? Everyone over here on Twitch, give a shout out to my moderators and have fun being in the room, chit-chatting with them on a daily basis. So keep coming back, but give them a shout out and also maybe give them a follow. The moderators here on Twitch are Space Cheese, Dorito, Burrito, Diva, Dear Vita, and Ray the Gatekeeper, also known as the River Otter of the group, or Sea Otter, kind of goes both hand in hand. And then we also have Jam, Lily, Kajal, the Man of Things, and Sarah Sarita Bonita the Citalita, and Natalia Papaya. Those are my moderators here on my Twitch live stream. I really do appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. If you're rewatching this live stream, go over to my account right now to see if I'm live, or maybe go to another one of my profiles to see if I'm live, and you can interact with me and other people in real time. Follow that Discord server and check me out on Instagram. Over here on YouTube, we also got great moderators that I want to thank. Those moderators that are here on YouTube are Brandon, Liz, Gabby, Peaceful Kevin, Sarita Bonita, Danita Bonita, Juliet, Miranda Rosanna, Leo, Miranda Rosanna, Noah, Leo, Dougie, Lauren, Natalia, and we also have Ray the Gatekeeper, and Jam, and Kajal. Those are my moderators that are here on the YouTube experience, and I do appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. If you're watching me here on the Tickety Talk, well, I've got moderators too. Those moderators come in and do what they can and keep it safe, but I do appreciate when you also contribute to it being a PG safe environment as well, so I really do appreciate you coming in and making it special. Come back later on TikTok to watch another live stream tonight. I might not be live streaming on the other platforms, but I'll definitely be here. It is a live stream experience that was moderated by Mikey, Milwaukee, Joe, Javier, Bobo Gizmo, Grant, that goes with the name I Only Follow Ben. We also have Juliet, Danita, Davita, Dorito, Burrito, Lizzie, Izzy, Ram, Abby, Banana, Fana, Fo, Fabi, and then we also have ourselves Jamie, Lynn, and Sarah Sarita Bonita the Citalita. Those are my moderators here on TikTok, YouTube, and on Twitch. Every single one of those people were mentioned, and I do appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. Once again, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on that Discord server to be well in tune with what's going on and when I'm live streaming next. And I do appreciate you guys being here. Do look for me in other places and spaces of the internet. I'm here for you if you're here for me. But this live stream experience is ending at this current moment. And you could rewatch it when you want. But come back later to be part of it later on tonight. Bye-bye, farewell, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. We're going to end the live stream over here on YouTube and TikTok. Dang it. And TikTok. Right now, hold on one second. I gotta also answer the phone. Thanks for being here on Twitch. I'm gonna end this live stream first. Toodaloo. And now I'm gonna end this live stream over here on TikTok. Thanks again for watching. Toodaloo and farewell. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. And over here on YouTube, we're now ending the live stream as well. Thanks for being here and thanks for making it special for me. Hopefully it was special for you. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks again for being here on YouTube. Be a subscriber and watch those other short form videos I got. I'll talk to you later if you decide to come into my live stream experience in the future. And if not, you know, that's okay. I'll see you when I see you again. Bye-bye and farewell. Have a good one.